Hello people, welcome to the Fortune Fastlane YouTube channel. If I just told you that CEOs of the highest paying companies take in more than a group of 21 national economies, you might not believe me. In case you didn't know, Fortune Fastlaner, the CEO is the highest ranking executive in the company who takes the biggest decision in the company, which is decision making, managing the executives of the company, and acting as the public face of the company. If you want more of this content, subscribe to the Fortune Fastlane YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. The CEO is chosen by the board of directors and is usually the founder of the company if they started it from scratch. In smaller companies, the CEO does more of hiring and firing staff and is usually close to the HR, which is not a department but maybe one or two individuals designated to operate that function. In larger companies, the CEO deals with major decision-making and strategizing of operations while the HR department comprises of more than 2 people. The CEO has a lot on the line with so much responsibility of their team and the success that comes with it. It is like a coach getting praised or blamed based on how well they do in their position as head coach regardless of what happens in the field. Some like Elon Musk rake in millions of dollars while others are unknown. All of them are superstars who are extremely popular. Many successful people are familiar with the financial rewards of working for large organizations, such as those that were mentioned in this video. While success helps improve your confidence and motivates you to continue and succeed, don't be fooled into thinking your goals is equivalent to that of a CEO. These positions entail many responsibilities, and in order to reap the benefits you choose, you could be put at risk for potential consequences. A few people have created a system that could provide wealth for the rest of their lives. Others work very hard and only see their families for a short time during the day. This video shows the highest paid CEOs in the world and how they were able to build their net worth. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is not just a CEO but a public figure and one of the most popular of all time and one of the highest paid CEOs in the world. Below, we've listed some positions Elon Musk has held as well as the companies he is an executive officer of. Founder, CEO, and Chief Engineer of SpaceX. CEO and Product Architect of Tesla Incorporated. Founder of the Boring Company and X.com, now part of PayPal. Co-founder of Neuralink, OpenAI, and Zip2. President of Musk Foundation. Elon Musk is the richest person in the world with a net worth reaching $273 billion, surpassing Jeff Bezos at $182 billion. His annual earnings reach up to $6.66 billion, making him the highest paid CEO in the world. His earnings are mostly made up of stock and option awards. Chad Richison. Chad Richison is a CEO and president of Paycom, with his company based in Oklahoma and Colorado. He started his career at a global payroll provider before transitioning to working at a regional payroll company. He founded Paycom in 1998. He made his rise to prominence when he took it public in 2014 in the New York Stock Exchange and now controls about 14% of the company's share. By having the specific role as the world's second highest paid CEO of Paycom, Chad has a huge platform to boast his skills. Amir Dan Rubin. Amir Dan Rubin earned the top 3 salaries in the world of over $13 million a year. His academic pursuits are as follows. In 1982, Amir earned a BA in economics with a minor in business from University of California, Berkeley, an MHSA in Health Services Administration from University of Michigan, and an MBA in Business Administration from Ross School of Business at University of Michigan. Amir served as CEO and president of Ethereum Health. He was with United Health Group from January 2016 to August 2017 as Executive Vice President. The net worth of Amir Temerant is estimated at $29.1 million, and he holds 185,457 units of One Life Healthcare stock valued at over $15 million, and has sold more than 0.1 million in 1M shares. He's the chairman of the board, president, and chief executive officer for One Life Healthcare. One Medical Center offers patients with facilities that are less time-consuming, such as effortless care. John Legere. John Legere is an American business executive and technology entrepreneur. He has an MBA from MIT Sloan School of Management and experience working for AT&T, Dell, and Global Crossing. He is known as the CEO of T-Mobile and resigned because they merged with Sprint. He has a total worth of up to $350 million. He worked in various other executive positions for Cell and Global Crossing since 1998. Tim Cook. Tim Cook is the 5th highest paid CEO in the world who attended the Fuqua School of Business and has served Apple since 2011 as its Chief Operations Officer. Tim Cook has pledged a large chunk at his death, which the Financial Times Person of the Year for 2014 recognizes. If you're in Tim Cook's company, he's likely to be friendly, listening to your ideas, and not looking down on anyone. Thomas Rutledge. Thomas Rutledge is an entrepreneur who began his career in 1972, becoming one of the richest people in the world with a net worth of $116.9 million. Before joining chartered corporations, he was the CEO, Chief Operating Officer of Cablevision's operation from 2004 to 2011. Thomas is the chairman and CEO of Construction Communications, a cable firm. He makes about $38 million in salary, making him the 6th most paid CEO in the world. Joseph R. Lanniello. Joseph R. Lanniello is a U.S. executive who has served as chairman of Viacom CBS Entertainment Group subsidiary, been a president and interim CEO of CBS Corporation in September 2018, and is 53 years old. Our report indicates he recently left the company at a salary of $125.4 million. He is ranked at number 7 in the highest paid CEOs in the world. Ernie Sadau. Ernie Sadau receives over $13 million annually as the highest paid CEO in the nonprofit sector. Christus Health is a nonprofit organization that offers rehabilitation, diagnostic imaging, digestive care, and generic testing services. Christus Health is a company based in the state of Texas, focused placing on patients there. Ernie Sadau is responsible for day-to-day operations of Christus Health and has extensive expertise in developing programs to improve quality and clinical integration and preparing the organization to capitalize on future openings. Anthony Tersigni. Anthony R. Tersigni, MD, EDD, FACHE, is founder and former president and chief executive officer of Ascension. Ascension is dedicated to providing healthcare that transforms people in multiple levels of care through innovation. As a former president and chief executive officer of Ascension, in healthcare he has passionately provided services to those living in poverty and those most vulnerable. He has served more than 150,000 associates and 34,000 aligned providers in more than 2,600 sites of care in 21 states and the District of Columbia. Before becoming the first president and CEO of Ascension Health, he served as Ascension Health's executive vice president and CEO from 2001 to 2003. Anthony Tersigni is also the founder of several organizations and has been appointed as chair of several committees. He currently earns more than $10 million per year. Teresa Campbell. Teresa Campbell is the CEO of San Diego County Credit Union and had been named CEO in 2019 and is also won San Diego Business Journal CEO of the Year award. Teresa is also a board member and board executive of some other organizations. Teresa Campbell has a background in accounting from University of Maryland and a master's in financial management from the prestigious Johns Hopkins. She is worth about $7 million per year. Michael T. Pykosz. Michael T. Pykosz is the CEO of Oak Street Health, a primary care network for adults on Medicare. He graduated from Notre Dame and Harvard Law School. Mike Pykosz is the CEO of Oak Street Health at an annual compensation of $568 million and $286,000 a week. They founded Oak Street Health with 2 other employees from the Boston Consulting Group in 2013. Trevor Bezdek. Trevor Bezdek was born and raised in the US but is a bachelor's in biological sciences from Stanford University, co-founded GoodRx along with co-CEO Adrian Bovino. Trevor believed that the American healthcare system needed to lower prescription costs. In order to create a solution, he started TriArc, a company providing ID services for healthcare and media companies. With clients such as Anthem, Blue Cross, Toyota, and Sony, TriArc quickly became one of the largest ID services in California. Trevor sold the company to NTT in 2007. Trevor co-founded a community in which biologists and other scientists can share best practices and resources for one another called BioWire. Trevor's platform connects the publics to stores with prescriptions they need at affordable prices. The system relies on an AI automated voice assistant who can consult and prescribe drugs from their trove of pre-recorded voice messages. Trevor earns over $497.8 million per year from GoodRx, where he is ranked 3rd in the world in 2022. Douglas Hirsch. Douglas Hirsch is a co-founder and co-CEO of GoodRx. He previously served as CEO of Daily Strength Incorporated, a social network focused on healthcare and support groups. With a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science from Tufts University and years of experience at Facebook, Yahoo, and more, Mr. Hirsch is one of the highest-paid CEOs in 2022. GoodRx pays Mr. Hirsch over $497.8 million annually, and he is one of the 10 highest-paid CEOs in the world by 2022. Eric Wu. Eric Wu launched Opendoor in 2011. Before that, he co-founded Movity.com, which analyzed neighborhood crime statistics for home buyers. Eric sold the company to Trulia in 2011 and used the proceeds to launch Opendoor. Eric holds a Bachelor of Science degree of Economics from the University of Arizona. With an annual salary of $400 million, Eric Wu is one of the top-earning CEOs in the world today. Alex Karp. Alexander Karp is a billionaire entrepreneur who co-founded the AI software firm Palantir Technologies. Karp was born to a Jewish father and an African-American mother, but raised in Philadelphia. He completed his undergraduate degree from Haverford College, Haverford, Pennsylvania, followed by his Juris Doctor degree from Stanford University, where he met one of his business partners, and then went to get a PhD in Neoclassical Social Theory from Goethe University. Karp successfully created new startups and stocks on his own and received an inheritance from his grandfather to do so. He founded Cademan Group in London and later established Palantir Technologies with Peter Thiel and others. Palantir's annual revenue is over $369 million, providing Karp with the opportunity to make staggering money. In 2022, he is one of the world's highest-paid CEOs. Geoffrey Price. Geoffrey Price is co-founder and CEO at Oak Street Health. He was one of the company's board since 2012 and an intern from 2010 to 2012 of Boston Consulting Group. Mr. Price graduated with a BS in engineering as well as an MBA from Harvard Business School. Mr. Price is one of the highest-paid CEOs in the world, making $356.2 million annually at Oak Street Health. Sundar Pichai. Sundar Pichai is an Indian-American business executive who is the CEO of Alphabet Incorporated and its subsidiary, Google. He earned a degree in metallurgical engineering from Indian Institute of Technology and then went to get his MBA at Wharton School, where he was named Sibyl Scholar and Palmer Scholar. In his early career, Pichai was a materials engineer. He went to oversee the development of other applications like Gmail, Google Maps, and Chrome OS. He worked with clients such as Google in its early days of the company before leading a team of product managers for the company for 12 years. Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google and Alphabet, is a member of the board of directors. His annual compensation is $280.6 million. David M. Zaslav. David M. Zaslav has served as the CEO and president of Warner Bros. Discovery since its merger with Discovery Incorporated in April 2022. Zaslav spearheaded the $88 billion acquisition of AT&T and Discovery and eventually led to the formation of Warner Media and Discovery. Born in New York and of Polish and Ukrainian Jewish descent, he earned a bachelor's from Binghamton University and later attended Boston University School of Law. At NBC Universal for 20 years, where he led cable and domestic television, Zaslav was born in America. Jamie Dimon. Making our list of the highest-paid CEOs in the world 2022 is American businessman Jamie Dimon, chairman and chief executive officer at JP Morgan Chase. With a net worth in 2022 of $1 billion, Dimon once was listed as one of the most influential people on Earth. In a long career, Dimon has been awarded recognition for his influence and contributions to the American economy. He's been honored in many regards and has proven that hardworking people are rewarded over time. Suphachai Chearavanont. Suphachai is not the most familiar name, but he is a successful business tycoon who inherited his grandfather's company and then earned a big paycheck. He is a Thai business executive, currently the CEO and chairman of CP Group. Whether by age or by hard work, Suphachai has been one of the world's highest-paid CEOs for some time now. Jack Ma. Jack Ma, the founder of China's leading internet retailer Alibaba Group, is one of the highest-paid CEOs in the world. In order to develop one of China's biggest technology companies, Jack Ma didn't let 30 rejections stop him. The founder of Alibaba applied for 30 jobs before settling on a startup idea in China. Ma Huateng. Ma Huateng is another wealthy Chinese businessman. He is the CEO of Tencent, which is one of China's most popular technology companies. Tencent, a company of Asia's biggest company and one of the largest internet and technology companies in the world, comes as no surprise to see such a highly paid CEO with a net worth in 2022 of $45 billion. From earning $176 by being a software developer for pagers to being one of the highest paid CEOs in the world, this shows hard work does eventually pay off. That's it for this video, Fortune Fastlaner. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person as a token of your appreciation for the hard work you put into making content that educates and helps you in your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!